This is going to be my MVP of PositioningiQ, and starting Monday, I'm joining a Lovable Shift program. So this here is my research engine that essentially you'll have a conversation with it, and you'll come in and be like, "Hey, I want to launch Luxuac," and it says, "Great, where are you at?" Like it'll coach you through the basics of the chat. It's like, cool, blah, 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 blah. I still have to work on some of the stuff, but it's like, hey, I want to do XYZ and blah, blah, blah. So it goes through it, it plans for you, and then it should pop up a run button. And then we go to the research phase where it takes everything you talked about in that chat and ports it over to the next chat. Then this chat's designed to start looking actually at like scientific papers and like shit. Dude, this week, so I've been doing research on LLMs and like collapses and like what makes an agent fail and like, what makes a system get fucked. Because Apple released a big paper basically saying we ruined every system and they all suck because Apple doesn't have any good AI, so they're investing in negative PR for whatever. So I decided to actually do a real research project, and it pulled over 247 papers. And I learned how to speed up my inference. I don't know if that's a word, inference. Speed between my DeepSeek terminal and my computer and my application. And at first I was like, this got to be bullshit. Like 247 papers to read that at this speed and actually like be credible papers. It's got to be a lie. So I asked it to source it. I'm going to try and pull this up to show you. It sourced every fucking paper. And it was very well laid out. I was like, holy crap, like this is exceptional. So it also showed me that unless you really know Claude Code and unless you really know like a lot of this stuff, it's probably not going to be easy for people to do a lot of detailed research. So the thing about detailed research is you need an analyst to make sure it's fucking legit. So this side of the bot, whatever the hell it turns out to be, will then take all of the discovered research and make sure it's not bullshit, because AI makes a lot of bullshit. And then at the end of it, it'll turn your non-bullshit idea into a business. That's the vision for this. Like, this is going to be my MVP of PositioningiQ. And starting Monday, I'm joining a Lovable Shift program. And actually, this sounds funny. Since I have this recorded, I might just submit me showing you this to them because I don't have to record another video. So yeah, that's the intent with this. I have DeepSeek running, but I need to now bring this onto my PC, launch this there, and integrate DeepSeek and this into the cloud. It's going to be hard and difficult, and if it works, I'll probably end up buying a server and then running my DeepSeek off a server, and then people can access this from the cloud on their phone, and the intent is to keep it private. And like, you're not submitting your research to OpenAI's public servers that the government wants access to. So that's also the USP, is that it's private research. It's not just fucking, here, give us all your info and then we'll steal it eventually. Because I like Google and I like big companies, but they're data mining companies, and we all know this. So I think this is the only way to not differentiate, not the only way, but the biggest complaint I see in business is how do we do private stuff for reasonable and not like do enterprise level. So yeah, so that's the thing I've been working on behind the scenes to get the PIQ engine live to an MVP stage, because I have a whole nother interface I can show you, but that's more down the line. I'll show it to you quickly. And this one's gonna like